Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. When I talk about video games that I enjoy, I often refer to the big four. The four games that I enjoy playing, or the game series, rather, that I enjoy playing better than any other game ever. And sometimes it goes back and forth depending on the games in the series. But these are, in general, my favorite four game series of all time. And one of the oldest series on that list of four series is Metroid. Metroid Prime. I was introduced to the Metroid series by Metroid Fusion in the schoolyard, and then later I bought Metroid Zero Mission, and that is about the extent of my series before my parents got me and my sister a Wii. And one of the games they bought when I got my Wii was Metroid Prime 3. Not this one. But then I got to play this one later on Prime Trilogy. This will be my... I guess... I've played this game a lot, but in terms of actually completing it, this will probably only be my third actual complete playthrough. I only did one, I've only beaten the game twice before this. Once, literally a month ago, before I knew this was going to be a thing. I hope that wasn't stick drift. Once, about a month ago, on PC with Prime Hack, and once, several years ago, on the... Oh my god, that might be stick drift. I hope not. I only... Oh, Samus is just idly looking around, I think. Okay, we're good. And once before on my YouTube channel, which I will be posting these VODs. That was the first time I ever beat this game. This is the Switch version, Switch Remaster. It came out. And oh my god, it looks gorgeous. I know I think people that... Oh my god, that's not what I expected. I expected right to be lock-on. Okay, that's weird. It's got a burst fire? Can I turn that off? I don't think I want a burst fire. Hold on. Controls. Control scheme. I like dual stick. Swap beam visor, swap beam missile, camera. Check it for X for Y, spring ball, restore defaults. Is there no option for the burst fire? Do I have to shoot 3 shots before I charge my beam? That seems weird. Well, we'll work with it, I guess. it up with Samus. Curls are more loose horizontal than vertically. It took me some. To be honest, I don't know how these controls are gonna feel compared to like the Wii pointer controls or compared to the mouse and keyboard that Prime Hack has. But the thing I can say is that you have free camera. You can strafe now. You're stuck with burst fire. No! That is bizarre. Anyway, scan visor. Very important part of this game. I will be attempting to get every scan. I've got a list of the scans that are missable on me, along with a list of every item in the game, and the power-ups that I think I need to collect before I'm able to collect those. Oops. Can I, like, swap my triggers? Force field activation switches are now online. Because it wouldn't be a Metroid Prime game if they weren't kind of jerks about the scan visor, about scan visor. I will not scan every little thing in the environment, but there's so much to scan here on this intro that I might as well. This switch is directly connected to the force field barrier. So styles, not the buttons. Yeah, I figured. This force field blocks the entrance. Something nearby must be able to be activated. Gee, I wonder what it could be. Every scan enemy's position, yeah. But yeah, like, I think one of the original game's art designers said that they hate the art style of this game. But man, like, the Wii graphics aged very well. Or, I should say the GameCube graphics. They aimed very well. Gyro, I've heard, I want them for Prime 3 to make it, I don't think it is, but I think that they should make it like Splatoon's gyro aiming. I keep saying gyro, it's not gyro, it's gyro. Where it's like a combination of stick and gyro, but I digress. So in this area specifically, every door scans and it will tell you the location of the door. Yes, you can also shoot the door to open them. Is it? Because the stick controls your beam selection, doesn't it? Entrance to main docking bay. I don't like this burst fire, I must say. I'll have to experiment that. I think I'd prefer twin sticks for Prime 1, but if they ever do Prime 3, I'll definitely have to choose that. I don't know why I'm trying to hit right trigger. It's Z on the Wii. You hold X and use the D-pad to change sweep types. Yeah, I know that for twin sticks, but I thought I saw a control mapping. Anyway, I'll look at it later. Reactor core and propulsion. Deck gamma. Reactor core and propulsion. Current status. Environment normal. Deck beta. Biohazard research. Current status. Environment normal. Deck alpha. Emergency evacuation area. Current status. Environment unstable. Oh joy. There is a lot of stuff to scan here in this intro section. Oh. Probably thinking of pointer style. No, I saw someone in, like, the AM2R Discord, like, post all the control schemes. Oh no, I shut this door already. Oops. I was thinking of this room. Airlock repressurization successful. Entrance to Deck Alpha. So, while we're talking about the scan visor, god damn it. This is a parasite. This is one of the log entries that you can miss. Also, this image looks way better and higher quality. Back on the Wii, I always thought those little mandible things in that image were supposed to be its eyes, because I didn't see the eyes on its face. And they're so tiny, you never really get a good look at them. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology, parasite, interstellar vermin. They travel in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4, a single really? I guarantee you do not see a single one of these normal parasites ever again after this intro section. A single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups. Swarming over potential prey, such swarms can be dangerous. So, certain things on the field you can scan, and they will be added to your logbook. I swear hybrid used... Anyway, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It gets added to your logbook. We've got creatures, the parasite, and then it will list the exact same thing that we listed here. Future games will have different information on this screen compared to the other one. The other one will just be shorter and briefer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Space ticks. Yeah, kinda. Space pirate. Status. Death was caused by severing of the spinal cord. Normal things. Morphology unknown. Info. High levels of radiation detected. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. Biohazard materials. Phazon batch 9A. Destination Deck Beta. 142A. Deck Beta. I will not be scanning nearly as meticulously in future areas, don't worry. Escape pod entrance. The vessel has already been jettisoned. Evacuation occurred 6 hours prior to your arrival. I don't think I've ever scanned that one. 73A, Deck Beta. Ah. Spacebar, death by caused by acidic burns to body, chemical type unknown. Oh god. Hey buddy. Space pirate, weak life signs detected. Imprints of a large bite marks can be seen on exoskeleton. Hey buddy. Now if you didn't know, space pirates are evil. Anyway. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. As you do. Escape pod 3, 4, and 7 launched. Escape pod launch coordinates, Talon 4. Research Command Center. Well, they got a base in Talon 4. Duck Alpha, umbilical call. So yeah, this is different from the games I usually stream, because I've technically played, like, I've not played this, but I've played this. Oh my god, they're so clear! I can see them so clearly! Those things just look like weird things in the Wii version. Morph ball, is it Y or X? It is Y. I would have actually expected it on L, but you know. So, before you use this map mistakenly, one of the things you can miss in this game is this map. I mean, not this map specifically, but maps in general, because they are a scan, but you have to scan them before you use them. A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. So, space pirates are complicated. In the standard Metroid series, they are called Zebesians. Their race is called Zebesians. And they basically only exist on planet Zebes. In the Prime series, their race is just referred to as space pirates. Potentially different from the Zebesians from the main series. Most potentially because they look different from them in most of the games. I think 2 tries to kind of make them look somewhat similar, but they look very different. But yeah, they're a race called space pirates. We can learn more about those later, because space pirates do have a logbook entry, you just can't scan these ones. Map station. Walk into map station holograms to download a map of the area you're in. Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. Later games, I think, do not have that as a logbook entry. Talon 4, ground zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. I didn't know about Resident Evil growing up, but this game's, like, the way the space pirates act in this game, like, it screams Resident Evil for me. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of decks Gamma and Beta. Also, you call them space ticks. They kind of give me more space rat vibes. Anyway, we should grab the map already, download the map into our gun. As you do. So, we can see, oh god, right stick control, I don't know, why does right stick pan and left stick rotate? I think this map is a bit different from the Wii version as well. I think in the Wii version, the map is more transparent, so you can see rooms behind other rooms. But they made the inside opaque in this version, I think. Either that or it's an emulation issue. Because I haven't played the Wii version in years, but I played the Prime Hack very recently. So that version of the game is fresh in my mind, and you could definitely get like that issue where you see the map inside out and everything gets all weird, and I don't like it. Alright. Anything else of interest to scan in here? This is an elevator. Is this just gonna say that? Yeah. There must be something nearby. Something nearby! I wonder what it could be! There's some things that I... Platform active. You don't say. There's some things I'm like, it's cool that you can scan this, but why can you scan this? This seems like the most fluffiness, and it's what it leads to not scanning everything. Entrance to deck beta. Oh man, this is where all the phazon was going. Oh my god, it's electricity, and also a small hole. This would be where the game would tell you how to use Morph Ball if I didn't kind of already know-ish. There is also another kind of missable scan here, besides creatures. Morphology unknown. Low life signs detected. Creature appears to be in a state of hibernation. Specimen cell seed. Status unknown. Rejection of phazon compound detected. Specimen cell A. Status hibernation. Transference of phazon batch 81D complete. Specimen cell B. Status unknown. Rejection of phazon compound detected. Oh my god, there's a guy. Wait, I need to scan you. I said I need to scan you. Space pirate. Severe internal damage detected. Yeah, you can see he's like holding his arm. Okay, these are also scans. They're very annoying. Scan them whenever you see a new one. A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Small energy replenishes 10 use of energy, so the small ones replenish 10. Oh, you're not dead either. Space pirate. Both of his legs appear to be broken. I have to talk with somebody else I know is playing the game, because it does not look like they burst fire before charging, and I have to ask what they did to do that. Parasite egg in pupa stage. Its tough exoskeleton protects it from its mother's acidic embryonic fluid. Why is its embryonic fluid acidic? That doesn't make any sense. The fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. This allows for increased production of corrosive bile. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. We'll see about that. Combat mutation applications are complete. The primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. The store has been sealed to prevent radiation leaks. Oh, wait, what? There's radiation? I wasn't warned about this! The coils in this ventilation gap look unstable. That might be foreshadowing for later, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. And this leads to deck beta. Doors are not scannable in the... I mean, most of them are not scannable in the main game, so don't worry. I'm not going to be scanning every door the entire playthrough. Ballistic support needed in specimen block F. Yeah, just Whoop! So this turret is not missable, but it is a little bit different from other turrets you see later in the game. Auto turret. Use missiles to break outer casing. Yeah, so missiles are, missiles is R. Okay. And we'll scan the missile pack. Missile ammunition. Resupplies missile launcher with 3 rounds of ammo. There are 3 each of health and missile pickups. Usually one of the 3 is going to be really hard to get. Entrance, biohazard containment. My trouble is always the one of the missiles, because the later missile pickups look identical to me. Okay, so while you're in here, scan this. This is your first lore entry, and this one is missable. For some reason. I don't know why it wouldn't be a Metroid Prime game if they weren't rude with the logbook. Space pirate decoded. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Volparagom were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked in Vortex Outpost. Orpheon cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and the other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from from the hunter. Well, it's specifically the other 2. That the small missile pickup is really easy to identify at a glance. The other 2 just sort of look really similar. I know what the difference is, but like when I'm just looking at them, it's really hard to tell. That is our first lore entry. The lore is kind of details this game's story. That's how this game doesn't like have cutscenes really. It just sort of you just find out the story as you go with your scan thing. So if you don't scan, you're probably going to see none of it. But I think most people, even if they don't really care that much about this logbook, will scan lore when they see it. Phazon Infusion Stage 2. Introducing mutagen into tank. Phazon batch 732C. Status completed. Phazon Infusion Stage 1. Oh, I read these in reverse. Parasite Larva Diagnostic. Mass 1.2. Length 0.5. I don't know what units those are. I'm going to assume Cosmic Standard. Cell structure stable. Wow. 0.5 centimeters long. That's really small. Phazon Infusion Stage 3. Mutation initiated. Larva status stable. Phazon Infusion Stage 4. Larva Diagnostics. Mass 14.5. Length 40.3. Cell structure failing. There's a turret in here, right? Yep. That's the morph ball button. We'll get it eventually. I do not have the muscle memory for this. Yet. I will. Specimen stealth structure failing. Batch 732C does not match DNA. Terminating infusion sequence. I think there's another one in here somewhere. Biohazard waste removal may begin in 3 hours. Phazon radiation readings must be reported to Deck Commander before death disposal. Also, thank you, game, for giving a scan visor tutorial after the logbook entry. Very nice. Experiment 435.8. Bioform pain tolerance level is 13% and holding. Fusion analysis 12.5. Phazon batch 3.h increases the acidic acid production in the saliva ducts of the parasite larva. Fusion analysis 10.2. Specimens exhibit incredible strength and body mass increase when exposed to batch 732C. And these should give you logbook scans, but they don't. I don't see why they don't, but they don't. It's just like, if you scan your ship in this section, because your ship is a logbook scan, but if you scan it in this section, you don't get the logbook entry. Auto turret malfunction. Oh, right! You can turn off some of the auto turrets. So this here is the parasite larvae. It's a lot bigger than the ones you usually see. They're also a lot clearer than in the original. Or the Wii version. Plasmite, native of Talon 4. Specimen solitary holding 1. Phazon level unknown. Status xenotropic lifeform unstable. Use caution. It's interesting that this scan is here because that is not an enemy you fight in this game. They're a lot bigger in person. Well, they're bigger on the outside. Or on the inside. I don't know. Plasmite. Oh, okay. Staying on the ship during this prologue just has your systems mentioned that it's locked on into place by a tether. Yeah. I only know this because somebody I watched scanned their ship, and I had to mention, no, your ship is actually a scan, it's just it doesn't count right now. Space Pirate, status, brain hemorrhage detected. Creature's aim will be hindered. Avoid damage by using quick movements. Still giving me purple. I'll have to be, the other two health upgrades are a lot easier to see because they're different colors. I'm missing a red health, which I believe is worth 20, and a yellow, which I think is worth 50. Zoomer! These little guys are in the main Metroid series. And they look a little bit different, but they're zoomy boys. They're little porcupine bugs. This thing is a plated parasite larva. I don't think Metroid Prime knows what a larva is. There is not a single adult parasite. They're all this thing. They're all the larva. Every single one of them. Specimen in solitary holding 2. Phase on level toxic. Status hermetic seal holding. Empty. Followed you War Wasp. Goody. Love that. Scanning Necromorph. Ah! We'll get to Necromorphs later this year, I think. Specimen solitary holding 3. Phase on level normal. Does that mean no phase on? Because my understanding is that no phase on is normal. Hermetic seal holding. 4. Phase on level toxic. Status hermetic seal holding. They're all holding. This thing. Shriekbat. Info native of Talon 4. So the parasite. But this thing is different. This is an ice Shriekbat. These assholes are annoying because they dive bomb and they'll dive bomb you and they explode and die. But this particular variant, not the other ones, this one is a missable scan. Very annoying. Status empty. Oh boy. I think I got everything. There's only, I think, one other missable scan here anyway, right? In fact, I've got the prologue written. I've got the pirate lore and I got the parasite. I took notes. I have a note list. Parasite larva, or pirate log, and parasite. Woo! All right, let's go. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to deck engineer on duty. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Foreshadowing. Engineer crew report to freight lift corridor immediately. Scanning. Security codes on auto turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Using improper codes may result in turret activation. Entrance to cargo freight lift. I almost hit the morph ball button again. Wait, no, you're the normal one. Oh god. Space pirate. Status: death caused by severe lacerations in the abdomen. I can see his intestines. At least I think those are intestines. They're a little bit weirdly shaped. Access to deck gamma approved. Let's go! Morph up and roll out! Oh yeah, oh my god! Space pirate. Minimal injuries asset. Not so minimal anymore, are they? Spacebar death caused by removal of internal organs. You know, an ordinary occurrence. Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. You gotta love the Metroid universe, or Metroid Prime specifically, and their weird obsession with using orbs as a power source. Weird. I managed to do not burst fire. I need to look. I wonder why they added burst fire. It's a super way of unlocking doors, blowing them up because nuts your locks. Oh, you do that in this game too. Spacebar. Death caused by acidic burns to the face. Death caused by a severe laceration. Subject looks like it has been partially eaten. Death caused by cranial trauma. Dead. This creature looks like it struggled to get through this door. Foreshadowing. Yeah, metallic sphere. Alright, in here is a save room, which is also a logbook scan. These pirates know how to party hard, yeah. I mean, they are kind of playing with drugs, technically. Save station. Step into these stations to save your... It's a save station. Alright. Let's save here.